I got to feel like in Washington and Oregon and California, these West Coast states you and I live in, there's got to be some common sense Democrats who don't like war, since Democrat liberals used to hate war. And I got to think that they see that Biden and Harris have failed at reaching and helping to reach a peace deal in the Middle East and have only fueled it by funding both sides, really. And I hope to God that they're seeing that Trump, a guy who had no wars for 4 years, is somebody that can bring peace back. And then also electing a man like yourself, who's a real combat veteran and has gone through such horrors, losing your wife in battle, that they would understand that's the guy I want to represent my district from Washington in DC, a guy who's been to war and doesn't want to go back or send more young boys and girls to die. Am I right?
You're exactly right. Look, I get folks who come to my events all the time who maybe they supported RFK Jr. Tulsi Gabbard's a friend of mine. She came out and helped campaign last time.
Mm-hmm.
She just endorsed President Trump yesterday.
That's
so
great,
a lot
yeah.
of the supporters of RFK Jr., Tulsi, those types are coming over to our side. And this issue of war and peace is a very, very big issue. The left used to be really good on war. They didn't want us involved in these endless wars.
I remember.
However, all of those folks have really switched over and either become America first, or the neocons are doing what you see so many former members of the Romney campaign and the Bush staff doing, and endorsing Kamala Harris. So this is a big wedge issue. We don't want to get involved in foolish wars. We want the killing to stop, whether it's in the Middle East or whether it's in Europe or whether it's on our southern border. We want peace and prosperity. Unfortunately, politics is all about money, and the Democrats realized in order for them to get political power, they needed money, and the military-industrial complex, keeping us engaged in perpetual war, is a very simple and easy way for them to line their coffers. And a lot of them do fundamentally believe that we should be imposing our beliefs through the barrel of a gun throughout the entire world. Now, most Americans, Republicans and Democrats alike, want a more restrained, pragmatic foreign policy. They don't want to see our troops deployed throughout the world, bleeding out on foreign battlefields. Because look, between the global war on terror, between the Vietnam War, we understand, the American people, that it's going to be young men and women off dying in these wars that don't tie directly into our vital national security interest, while defense contractors and politicians in Washington, D.C. get rich. But the Democrat Party has forsaken all of that because they like the corporate PAC checks that come from the military industrial complex. It really just boils down to money and power.